Iron Talk is brought to you by Case IH.
Advanced farming systems from Case IH helps producers be ready. AFS is less complex and built right into our equipment. And our team of dedicated specialists are here to keep you rolling. The world of farming is changing. Will you be ready?
The job of your planter's residue managers varies depending on your overall tillage program. We'll discuss in today's Iron Talk. One of the most important jobs of your corn planter this spring is to manage the residue that's in your field properly so your seed placement is perfectly even all the way across the field. If your seeds don't come up all on the same day, you're losing yield, as corn plants rising from the ground a few days before the seed next to it will completely rob the yield potential of that plant. We see it every year, and our farm is guilty as well. So what can you do? With conventional tillage, the goal of the residue managers is to simply push the root balls and residue out of the way. Be careful not to dig in too deep so as to create a trench. We saw that last year where farmers did dig in a trench, and in places that got good heavy spring rains, farmers often had to replant as the seed was washed away. In no-till, many farmers tend to dig into the soil just a little bit if there's a crust. Otherwise, if soil conditions are perfect, you only need to brush the residue aside. In strip tillage systems, yes, you do still need residue managers. Now, some of the residue from last year's crop will likely blow across your strips from last fall. So the big thing is, don't dig into the seed zone with tillage trying to get it out of the way. This is much like we discussed for conventional tillage. Just sweep the surface to get the residue out of the way and don't dig a trench. Finally, with all the tillage methods we discussed, make sure your residue managers sweep the residue far enough away from the row to get past your gauge wheels. If gauge wheels are jumping over the residue from time to time, you'll get a very uneven planting depth and yields will surely suffer. That's all for today's Iron Talk, and now back to the show.